my hips have the most worst sound ever, which is why when it comes to squatting or anything that makes you bend them, they hurt so much. But listen. Think the camera can pick it up? What is good, my peoples? Right now we're going to the gym. It's a leg day. I'm currently actually trying out some knee sleeves purely because my knee joints are just suffering so bad. For example, it hurts when I do virtually anything that has the weights on top of me. And I did buy these knee sleeves, funny enough, like 2-3 years ago, but I didn't wear them because I just felt so tight. But you can stretch them out. So I've literally been wearing these knee sleeves now, probably for about the past hour and a half, just to make sure it feels comfortable. So I'm gonna go now and try them out. Obviously, this is the very budget brand, so I'm not even gonna promote it. I got it off eBay years ago for like, I think like 15-20 pounds. So I'm not expecting magic, but I just expect stability at the bare minimum.
Then I let the Alpine play. Gangster at the top of the list. Then I played my own shit. It went something like this. Cruising down the street in my 6'4".
All that old school shit, we know about that easy. Also, my boy Mike Diamonds hollered at me literally like 2 days ago and told me he's gonna be in Birmingham. And I was like, when? And he was like, Monday. So he's literally coming in like a couple of days time from now. So obviously I'm going to say hi to him as well. So you'll see him in the vlog. Potentially Brandon Harding as well. I think he's meant to show up as well. Welcome to another voiceover with TJ. I thought I might as well do a voiceover to basically cover everything in the footage, just because it's going to be easier for me to kind of talk you through things. Plus the gym was pretty loud and I wanted to just literally get on with my session. So on screen, what you'll see me do is various dynamic stretches, try and open up my hips. It's one of the reasons I also started doing goblet squats as well, just because it helps you kind of get deeper into it, and holding the weight allows you to kind of put more pressure and just kind of stretch your hips out more. But in essence, you've probably seen the title of the video. It's probably something on the lines of why I never squat, or I don't know, something of that nature. And basically it's purely because I've got two main things: my knee issues with my knee joints, and the biggest one is probably my left hip flexor. I'm gonna go over in detail in the video. You're gonna hear, like, when I show you an example of how my hips click and they kind of get locked into position. So stay tuned for the video if you want to know more information. So after the actual workout, I'm gonna go home and kind of literally show you and let you hear all the bad joints and sounds. I know it didn't sound interesting, but it may help somebody out there. But anyway, on screen is various kind of dynamic stretches I've been given, some off YouTube online and some from actual what are they called, sports therapists or whatever they call, to try and help. Another one that actually helps is the good girl bad girl machine, aka the hip abductor. That one's been a really good one that I've used over time, and that sometimes helps my hips quite a lot trying to open up. But overall on screen, you're going to see me do various hat squats, linear hat squats, pendulum squats, and usually when I tell you that even with no weight, I normally can't do this exercise, usually I can barely even get to parallel, let alone past it, because my knees just kind of feel so pain and I can hear the clicking and everything. And so today with the knee sleeves, it really did help support my knees. Like, I managed to even go into the pendulum squat, which is probably that one, and actual squats are probably the most painful for me usually. But on the pendulum squat, I managed to actually go decent depth. It wasn't crazy heavy weight. I think I only put one plate on. But when I say that, no pain. And these are the budget knee sleeves, which I was very shocked about, because to be honest, because they were budget ones I found online, I just assumed that, damn, they're probably not going to help. So I kind of went in there with a negative attitude. But when I say I was so happy that my knees felt pretty supportive, I didn't feel much pain, and I managed to do decent depth on certain things. I got to really squeeze the muscle. In certain exercises, I need to get used to the positioning better. Like on the pendulum hat squat, I really feel like I should have put my feet a little bit higher, just so I could push through my heels a little bit more, because at points I feel like I was pushing through my actual toes. But a quick thing, I think we need to do some calf appreciation today, because I've been trying to hammer my calves for the past probably 12, maybe 18 months, trying to get more definition and growth in them. And throughout today's video, I can see non-stop calf action. I probably see more definition in my calves than my actual thighs, just because I carry a lot of body fat on my actual like meaty thighs. But yeah, my calves, I feel like they're looking good, man. I'm really happy. For those of you that don't know what I do for calves, I've done it many times on my Instagram, like a routine, but it's a lot of basically donkey raises, calf raises, weighted. Make sure you squeeze and pause. In this particular video, I focus more on stuff that's related to the knee sleeves, because I wanted to just film and see how my actual form was, because I wasn't actually going to upload this, to be honest. I was literally just going to keep this for my records to see how I've improved. But even on the very last one, the hat squat, usually I can never get anywhere near that depth. I did kind of push it a little bit far because my knees did start locking up and I started feeling pain. But that was because, to be honest, I was pushing it. But up until that point, there was no pain. I managed to do everything without any sort of pain, which I'm really happy. Anyways, what we're going to do now is go home, go over this or summarize this topic in depth, and then just carry on with the video and see Mike Diamonds and Brandon and those guys. So I hope if you enjoy the video, please shot the video a thumbs up and comment below if you found anything useful, entertaining. Peace out, people, and hopefully you like the footage. Because, yeah, man, I just like when you guys actually enjoy the content. Anyways, I'm gone. See you in a bit. Alright, people, we are out. Alright, that was not smart. I did not mean to leave it that wide open. Luckily, I don't keep shit in my car. Oh god, that session had me up. I'm so sweating. Pretty sure I'm probably gonna voice over most of that session, kind of talk a few things. But just in case I didn't cover over this in the talk over, but let me just say the knee sleeves were a big help. When I tell you, even though some of the stuff you saw me like lift on screen wasn't crazy heavy, for me when it comes to any sort of hack squat or pendulum squat, normally my knees start popping and they feel crazy amounts of pain to the point where I can't like flex the actual joint because it gets stiff and it just feels in agony. Today was the first time in probably over a year and a half, maybe even 2 years, where I did virtually the whole workout feeling little pain. It only started kicking in on the very last exercise, and that's when I was trying to push it too far. I had a good hour and something, no pain, and I just thought, you know what, these exercises always cause me pain, let me see if it works here. And that was kind of pushing it a bit far, but I think with practice and wearing the knee sleeves more often on my leg days, I think I'll be able to do that exercise too and start moving through the weights. But yeah, man, I was really happy, and these are budget knee sleeves. I wasn't gonna big them up because literally they're just like some no-name brand that I found on eBay, but they're called Be Smart. But credits due where credits due, man. It wasn't the most expensive SBD brand or anything, but they did the job, they really helped. So I personally am happy, even though I bought it 3 years ago, I'm really happy that I bought them. They came in handy, even if it's 3 years later. So yeah, I highly recommend knee sleeves if you have knee pain. Which is like an obvious thing, a lot of people always say, but sometimes people recommend stuff to you because they have an affiliation with the company. But this actually was very helpful. Anyways, we're about, you know my drill, it's Saturday. So what I've got to do is do my nan shopping, you know, look.
Go, oh please, take it easy. Where's the love and the peace? Why you rapping like you come from the streets?
Fool me once. For once, it's actually a nice day, people. It hasn't rained yet today, but you never know with England, it could be raining in like 10 minutes. Hold on, we got a big head behind us. What do you say? First of all, stop swearing. It's the PG channel here. Bagels, squash, how are you?
Hot.
Hot?
Yes.
I wasn't that late.
It's very late.
Do you like my sleeves?
A bit tight, isn't it?
Well, that's the whole point. That's one of the reasons I didn't wear them before. I bought it 3 years ago, but when I say it helped me so much in this leg session, my knees did not give out until literally minute 90. So I was really happy with those. And let me show you guys how tight these are. Oh, it came off easy, but look at that. Look at it, that is mad. So yeah, rule number one, if you're black, make sure you cream all this stuff beforehand. But let me tell you a quick bit of advice here when it comes to joint pain or legs or whatever it is. But I'm gonna use legs as an example because it's got the funny meme around it. If you know you have you suffer with joint pain, right, say it's in your knees, and your friends want to go do squatting, right, and you say, oh, my knees hurt. The joke is obviously, oh, he's trying to skip out leg days, trying to hyphen squats. If your knee truly hurts, like you know in yourself, if they truly do hurt, do not do it. Because sometimes in the past, I've been like guilted into doing it, and the next day, my knees are just in bits. Like the other day, I guilted myself into doing it. I was at the gym, I thought, you know what, I'm gonna do squats for the first time in ages. I decided to do it, and literally, I did one set of the squats, and my knees just like clicking and just in pain. Obviously, I didn't have the knee sleeves, and they were in pain. The smart thing would have been just to like do something else, but because I racked the weights and I felt like everyone saw me rack the weights, for me to do one set and literally just walk off, I felt like I was gonna be stupid. It's like a dumbass. I peer pressured myself into doing it, and when I say for the next 2 weeks, my knees were in pain. I couldn't do any sort of like pressing motion on my knees because they just were that in pain. So my advice is, if you know you have actual pain, either try and fix it or at least don't antagonize it by doing dumb shit that's gonna agitate it and make it even worse. So yeah, that's a tip. So like, you know if you're trying to hide from leg day or if you're really in pain. So don't let any friend or yourself guilt yourself into making it worse. By the way, ignore the mess in the house. It's not Sunday. Sunday's when I'll clean this stuff. Anyway, oh, one of my ailments, which is terrible, because you may saw me do like some sort of stretching, try and open up my hip flexors. Hopefully you can hear me. Let me shut the windows so you can hear me there. My hips have the most worst sound ever, which is why when it comes to squatting or anything that makes you bend them, they hurt so much. But listen. Think the camera can pick it up? Only on my left side. Hold on, is my face in it? So yeah, basically it's only my left side. My right side is literally limber, it's perfectly fine, but the left one hurts so damn much, which is one of the reasons why I actually don't squat. Like the knee pain is just an overall pain that kind of hurts, which I've tried to fix with supplements. But this one here, when I do a squat, when I get to here, literally my left hip will almost like lock up and I have to almost wiggle to pop it into position. It's really weird. I went to some chiropractor guy and he told me it's normal. It's just that basically they're getting out of alignment and when I stand up or pop into place, it's just putting it back. He said it doesn't need to be fixed. I personally still feel like I should try and fix it. I've been to a different type of person who showed me some stretches to do, which is some of the stuff I did in the video. I've also looked online. They have, I guess, helped like my movement, but it hasn't helped the clicking. Like the clicking, if you can hear that, is probably even louder than ever. It doesn't hurt as in like I need to go like I'm excruciating pain. It only hurts if it locks and I can't pop it back into position, or if I'm doing a certain exercise and it hurts. So if you have those kind of pains, try and do as much hip flex exercises as you can. You're better off going on YouTube. I don't want to make a whole video on that because I'm not explaining it and I haven't even solved my situation. But if you have those sort of, that extreme sort of clicking, go see someone. Try and involve some good stretches. Anything that kind of helps open up your hip flexors on whichever side, if you have both or one. And just seek advice, man. Trying to get some knowledge out there for my old man hips and knees. Anyways, what we're going to do now is cut to when we probably see Mike come in a couple of days time. Purely because, well, that'll be interesting kind of footage and you don't need to see me do my nan shopping and all that kind of stuff. So I'll see you guys in like on Monday. We are en route to make gains. Man like Mike Diamonds. Look, how's the cardio? You've actually got a camera with a mic. For ages I kept saying get a damn mic.
You know the only reason I got a mic is because this one, the intern one fucked up. Okay, it's crispy but it's massive.
That is true, that is true.
I mean, it calls a lot of attention. When I'm in the gym in Russia and I'm a black guy, everyone is just like, really? Hopefully you can hear me here, people. Right now what we're doing is just training. We've got Mike Diamonds, got Brandon Harden here as well. Doing a quick back session, so a full day for me. So I thought I'd just film some of the videos. Roadman Mike. No, Roadman Mike's not good. Wagwan is what he says. Say again? Wagwan. Wagwan. I say it the right way, man. No, you don't. I'm from the UK, innit? I have my passport. They just didn't process it yet, mate.
What English is that? What city?
From Bromley.
We do this every 2 years you come. It's mad. Anyway, what we're doing now is a back day.
She's the only one I want, yeah. Impress me with your mind, I might turn you to a mom, yeah. You might get a pension, it's gonna be a long, yeah. I don't know how they get like that. Recognize my wrongs and get them fixed like that. Booming through my city with my people all around. Is you coming with me or you staying on the ground, yeah? Yes or no, how'd it go? Where your man?
2 or 3, baby.
Yes or no, how'd it go? Where your man? Do you got one on in 1994? You still a scrub, but I still don't think you notice how to love. But I gotta know that if I take you down, would you really hold me down? I'd be your best friend. She just wanna hit me with a quickie by the pool and I'm like, yes, man. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. The way you got me feeling for your body, you might turn me to a yes, man. I'm a nervous bitch, I'm flyer than your ex, man. Flyer than your next, man.
Fam, you're getting out-angled and he's like 10 steps back.
Why you gonna make me cry, bro? Why you gonna make me cry, dog? And now?
Alright peeps, I'm going to leave the video there. I thought it was funny to like just end it off on that funny little clip with Mike. It's been a few days since it's left right now. I'm actually uploading this on the day I'm actually editing it. So right now it's Sunday and this is 9 AM in the morning. So I've woken up early to try and finish editing this so we can go up today. If you enjoy this whole vlog and the kind of topics that are in the video, please give it a thumbs up and support it. Please share it with a friend. I want these videos to do well and kind of get shared out, because the more frequent the videos do well, get more views and likes overall. I'll actually obviously put time aside to make more videos to the content you guys like. For those of you that want to see more workout routines, follow me on Instagram. I've literally been doing like full chest day routines, full back day routines, full leg routines, all on my Instagram, so you can just swipe through and actually find them. Chillin with TJ is my handle. Anyways people, I'm gone. I need to edit this so it goes out today. Peace people, and I hope you enjoyed.
Make $1 million cash for you flatline. Make a master plan, watch it backfire. Burn it all down and collect the ashes. Build it back, respect your passion.